What's up YouTube, Tactical Swede here once again with another edition of Swede's Peeves. On the menu today, press checks. Let's get in it. Alright, I want to throw a disclaimer out here right off the bat. The intended target of this video is everyday civilians that are doing this as part of their draw stroke when they're training. I understand that military and police, if you're about to get in it, doing a quick press check before things kick off could be a beneficial thing, just making sure everything's ready to go. But doing this as part of your draw as an everyday civilian whose main concern is self-defense, that's who this is geared towards. Alright, so for those of you that may not be familiar with the concept of a press check, here's what it is. Essentially, you're just pulling your slide back and either visually or by touch verifying that there's a round in the chamber before you engage a target. That's essentially what a press check is. Where I have the problem, and I see guys do it all the time, I have no idea why or where it got started or why it became a cool tactical thing to do, but they'll draw their weapon, press check, and get on target. Okay, I have a problem with this for two main reasons. First is a personal reason. If you're carrying a firearm and you do not know the condition of that firearm, you should not be carrying a firearm. One man's opinion. I think that if you're going to take the responsibility of carrying a firearm, you should know the condition at all times. Be it unloaded, loaded, chambered, unchambered, you need to know the condition of that firearm. Again, just a personal thing for me. The second and most important thing is we have this thing in the military that we say all the time, train like you fight. You don't want to do things differently in training than you would in real life. And there's good reasons for that. Human beings have what we call muscle memory. The more times you do something a certain way, the more it becomes habit or instinct. And when the real life scenario presents itself, you're going to default to that training. So if every time you practice your draw stroke, you're looking down doing a press check before you get on target, that's what you're going to default to if the real need arises to pull your weapon out in self-defense. And it could cost you your life. The reason I say that, okay, it doesn't seem like a lot of time to quick, boom, but you're taking a half a second to do that. The average human being can cover 15 to 20 feet in a second. There's studies out there. You can look it up on YouTube, 21-foot rule. If you're taking that amount of time and giving it to an individual or a threat that's intending to do you harm, you are putting yourself at a serious disadvantage. Go take a good force-on-force class and see how quickly things happen in a self-defense scenario. You don't have as much time as you think you're going to have. I've done it before, and there's a lot of scenarios we went through where I barely had enough time to make the decision to pull my weapon out. A lot of times, I didn't even get two hands on the gun, firing from the hip. That's how much time you don't have in a self-defense scenario. A lot of people think that they're going to see it coming a mile away and they're going to have plenty of time. It just isn't the case. And practicing an unnecessary step in your draw stroke is going to be a detriment to your survival in that situation. So please, stop doing this. Stop practicing an unnecessary step just because it's tactical or whatever the case is. It's going to cause you harm if you ever need to pull your weapon out in self-defense. Alright guys, what do you think? A lot of people disagree here and they'll do press checks all the time. I'm a firm believer against it. I think it will do more harm than good. Alright guys, if you like what I'm doing, please give me that thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button. Stay up to date with any new videos. Always got more rolling out. We'll see you next time. Till then. live life, and have fun out there.